Ladies and gentlemen, hi, it's your old best friend Josh Thomas here, and tonight we are going to sit back and we are going to talk about my personal lineup. This is very top secret. I don't even know if I should be sharing this list with you guys. This is my personal lineup of games that I play in the Christmas season. So let's get into it. I hate when videos have long intros. You know why you're here. I know why you're here. Let's get into it. First up, I really like to play Pikmin 2 and 3 in the Christmas season because, of course, both of those games have winter levels, like just the single story mode has some fun, snowy, wintry things going on. And then there's also, and this is really something I play every single year when it comes to Pikmin 3, that game has a little challenge stage that they introduced as downloadable content, and it looks like a Christmas/New Year's Eve party, and it's so holly jolly. It is so filled with festive fun. It's literally called the Fortress of Festivity, and every Christmas season, by myself or usually with friends, we play that in co-op, and we try to beat our previous score from the previous year. So Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 3, I mean, those are games that I just like to play every chance I get, in life. But they are games that do offer some really good Christmassy, snowy fun, so pop those suckers in if you can. I should point out that these are not going to be games that are like 100% Christmassy and wintry and ho. Some of them are going to be, a lot of these are like levels and things from a game and, Okay, so, but this is a weird follow-up to saying that. We Ski and Snowboard for the Wii. So We Ski and Snowboard is exactly as the title would suggest. It is a wrestling game. Just kidding. It's a ski and snowboard game. And, I should do a whole review on this game someday. What do I love about this? Holy smokeroonies. It's like an open world skiing and snowboarding game where you're just free to roam around and ski and snowboard throughout this very large resort. And you can play it in the day or at night. There's actually 2 areas to play. You got the natural mountain setting, and then you got the Christmassy, beautiful ski and snowboard resort setting. I always play the resort, and we pretty much always play at night. It's just, I love the freedom you have. It's the kind of game I play. It's late at night. I get some cocoa, maybe a little cookie too if I'm feeling particularly naughty, which I usually am. And you just sit back and you relax. Usually I have like a nice calm YouTube video on, and it'll usually be like a Christmassy YouTube video. And I'll just be sitting there playing We Ski and Snowboard, roaming around, doing all the stuff you can do in the game. And it's cool too because if you get a little bored and you're not really having fun, which I don't know why you wouldn't be having fun, but if you want to like do something in particular and not just sort of explore, you can talk to a whole bunch of NPC characters that are cluttered throughout the mountain, and they'll give you little mini game challenges that you can jump in and do. There's a bunch of them, and it's cool. I love how you can you just randomly find your friends, like the me characters that you created on the system. You'll just see like friends, family, celebrities, and you can go up and talk to them, and then they'll just like follow you around as your buddy on the mountain. If you haven't played We Ski and Snowboard, I would highly recommend it. They did sort of bring this back in a game called Go Vacation, which you can get for the Switch. It's not as good as We Ski and Snowboard, though. It doesn't have the atmosphere. Just like the sound design in We Ski and Snowboard is so good, too. Like, you really get I've never gone snowboarding, although I should. But it really sounds like an actual ski and snowboard resort. You hear the music off in the distance. You hear people talking, the echoing.
Mega Snow Radio. This is Stephanie bringing you the latest and greatest live from the studio.
It's so good. Like, this is like We Ski and Snowboard is a quintessential Christmas wintry game to play. I always played in the Christmas season. Probably popped this sucker in at least 10 times. We got to move on though, but maybe someday I will do a longer review. But let me see. I'll sum it up in like a sentence or two. I love We Ski and Snowboard because it is so cozy, and there's such excellent atmosphere between the audio and the visuals. very nice looking for a Wii game, too. I love the freedom of just exploring at your own leisure this large mountain. There's all sorts of things. You can do tricks, you can do, and then the little things that you can do when you talk to the NPC characters, little mini games. And playing this with your friends, like through split screen, you can play with up to 4 people in split screen, although the frame rate does start to get a little poopy. But you can. So just playing this with a couple, and you can just go your own way. I'm over here, my friend's over here. There's no like major loading. I really wish this game had online, and I thought the Switch game was going to add online, and they didn't. So anyways, that was like 10 minutes of We Ski and Snowboard, but it's worth it. Next up, Little Inferno. Now, this is a game, I don't know if this is on the Switch. Josh, is it on the Switch? Oh, I didn't know that. Little Inferno is a game that is literally turning your TV into a virtual fireplace, okay? And then what you do in this game is you burn things in the fireplace, and it has, again, really good sound design and really good atmosphere. It's a little bit weirdly sinister. There's like sinister vibes, and they might be making a commentary on pollution or something. I don't give a shit. I just love the coziness of it all. The gamey aspect of this is that there's so many little weird random items for you to burn, and it's a video game because you have these little puzzles, and it'll be like a little statement, like, I don't know, you're seeing some on the screen right now, I can't remember specifically, and you have to try and burn multiple objects together at the same time in the fireplace to then solve that puzzle. So, you know, they're fun little things. I love it. It's just such a simple game. It's a downloadable game. It's like an indie game. And I love it. Like I said, it's weirdly cozy. There is like a strange, sinister vibe, but it's not so intense that you can't just ignore it like I do. So, Little Inferno. Good stuff. You get to burn things in a virtual fireplace. I love the sound of fire crackling. I'm a maniac. Okay, next up, Mario Kart games. I know this is such a super generic thing to say, but obviously there's a plethora of Mario Kart winter tracks to play in. Oh, mamma mia, baby, papa pia. We got Merry Mountain coming from Mario Kart Tour. At the time that I'm recording this, it is not quite out yet, but it will be in like a day. We will be playing that on the Fold and doing stuff with it. But you got Merry Mountain as DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Then you've got like Sherbet Land. You've got a bunch of them from the N64. You can play them remade in Mario Kart Wii. The Animal Crossing track in Mario Kart 8, where it's like wintry, you know. There's just, I mean, look at all this. There are so many good winter racetracks in Mario Kart. And believe it or not, I actually do go to the effort to constantly just pop these games in and just play the winter tracks. Kind of makes me wish that you could just like, I wish you could make your own custom cups in Mario Kart, and I could just put like 12 winter tracks in a cup and then just play through them. That'd be really cool. But I gotta give Mario Kart some love every Christmas season, playing the frosty racetracks. Another one that I would recommend is Mario Party games. Mario Party games have, again, a whole bunch of mini games that are based in snow and winter. Mario Party Superstars has quite a few of them, and they all look very pretty and cute. And so I always pop in Mario Party games and play the winter-themed mini games. We've played them on the Fold a few times, and so yeah, it's always great to play some of the fun Mario Party winter mini games. I will say, in Mario Party 6, which by the time I'm recording this on December 6th, and today is the 18th birthday for Mario Party 6. It's the best Mario Party game, by the way. I'm not even joking, it really is. That's my favorite one. But Mario Party 6 has a winter game board called Snowflake Lake, and it is so good. I absolutely love it. You run around on chain chomps, and you steal the stars from other players by smashing them while you're riding on the chain chomp. And so it's very unique and fun, and it does just look like such a beautiful winter wonderland. And, of course, the gimmick in Mario Party 6 was that you could play during the day, or you could play at night. So after every three turns, it changes from day to night and back and forth. So you get to experience this beautiful, Christmassy looking winter wonderland game board in the day and the night. And different things happen in the day and the night. So Mario Party games in particular, I really do think if I had to pick like one Mario Party game that is like the best one to play in the Christmas season, I would say Mario Party 6 on the Snowflake Lake board. There's also a winter map in Mario Party 3, but I have not played it in a long time, so I can't really speak to that too much. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is obviously a great game to play all year round, but there is a whole bunch of frozen, snowy landscape to explore in this game. You also have a lot of winter fashion that you can put Link in. I've actually had some fun doing that myself, of course, and I really do find myself, again, just kind of aimlessly wandering around through the tundra in Breath of the Wild. I mean, it's something that just for some reason it never gets old to me. I'll even kind of come up with little challenges for myself to try and do. We did some of them on The Fold a few years back. If you want to watch that, I'll go ahead and promote a video in a video here. But, Breath of the Wild is really fun to play in the wintertime. And I just get lost in it. And it's just a great game. Really good snowy stuff in there. Next up, get ready for it, gamer boys. Fortnite. Fortnite is a game that I have definitely created a lot of Christmas memories playing. First of all, Fortnite, oftentimes, like other games, has a Winterfest celebration where they add a whole bunch of Christmassy winter skins, characters and stuff, and back bling, and gliders, and wraps for your weapons and the vehicles. Man, Chapter 1, Season 7, I think is the greatest time period for Fortnite. They introduced this, new snowy area with, a big iceberg crashed onto the island, and then you could explore this huge new snowy land, and it was so fun. And they had planes as well, which were just such a blast to play with friends on the planes and hiding out in the little frozen snow area. And that was like the quintessential greatest moment in Fortnite history for me. And I just like seeing all the new stuff they do every year. There's always a Winterfest with Fortnite. And so, the chapter that I just mentioned, the Chapter 1, Season 7, they had a little promotional video for it when it launched, and it is a stop-motion animation little gingerbread house with a Nutcracker soldier who's, in the game. It was just such a cool thing, that they actually found an animation studio to make that trailer for this season. It was so good. So good. Also in Fortnite, you can, of course, jump into the creative mode and make your own winter-themed levels and mini-games. I have done this. I made a snowboard racetrack, which I'm very proud of. And by the way, it is actually called Merry Mountain. So I had that before Mario Kart as my name. And then I also made a snowball fight mini-game as well, which I am very proud of. It was really fun to make some Christmas games in Fortnite. Next up. I love this game so much. I will not hear a negative word about it. I will kill you if you try to say something negative about this game. Kirby's Epic Yarn. Kirby's Epic Yarn. Oh, it's such an easy game. You. How about that? It doesn't matter that it's easy. It's fun, and that's why I'm playing video games. This went off in a very bad direction. But Kirby's Epic Yarn is really great. It has a whole land that is winter themed, and oh my god, where do I even begin? There's a level where you're running around through a cabin, and it's actually rolling up on the top or on the side, so you have to kind of rush through it so you don't get rolled up in the fabric. There is a beautiful icy area where you can actually Kirby turns into a sled and you're sliding all over the place, and there's just some great outdoor areas with this. The winter levels in Kirby's Epic Yarn, they are just immaculate. They have reached peak Christmas vibes, and that of course is also thanks to the fact that the soundtrack, the music in Kirby's Epic Yarn is phenomenal. And in particular, the winter music in this game is just so on point. I absolutely love it. I play Kirby's Epic Yarn every Christmas season. Well, I play those levels every Christmas season, and it always makes me a little more holly jolly. Last, but certainly not least, I would also like to... No, there's two more. I would also like to recommend, and this is going to be a little weird, GoldenEye 007 for the Wii. I know what you're thinking. Hubba what? Hubba what? That's a game where you shoot people, Josh. How is gun violence Christmassy, Josh? It's Christmassy because it came out in the Christmas season of 2010, and I played it a whole lot online with friends and family in 2010 around Christmas. But also, there is a winter area in the story mode, and you're going to like the Russian outdoor tundra, and it looks really good. Even like so many years later, it's been like 12 to 13 years. It's been 12 years now. And I look back on this, and it still looks kind of pretty to me. I think this looks good. And again, I know I've used this word so much, but it's kind of cozy. It's fun, and I really like the atmosphere in the snowy winter areas of GoldenEye 007. Also worth noting, of course, this game was known for its multiplayer. You can play local split screen with up to 4 people, and you can play at the Outpost, which is a snowy area. So I like to do that with friends. It's a real shame that you cannot play this game online anymore, because I really wish I could play the Outpost online, because the online versions of these maps were more detailed and they were larger, and they also had more like visual effects going on. So when you play it online, there was like a whole bunch of snow all over the place falling from the sky. It was like a snowstorm. When you play it locally, it doesn't have that. So I really wish I could play GoldenEye 007 online, but I can't. So I'm just gonna kill myself instead. Now last but not least, Super Mario 3D World! Woohoo! Super Mario 3D World is a really cool game. I don't know if I would say it's great, but man, the music for the snow levels in 3D World is super iconic. I think when you're looking at Nintendo Christmas music, you are absolutely going to include that. It just gets you in the mood. It really does. It kind of grabs you and it puts you in the Christmas spirit. And so I just like playing I think there's only like 2 or 3 winter stages in 3D World. But man, they really capture something. And they're really fun. And I love going back and playing through them at least once or twice in the Christmas season. So there you have it. That is my list of games that I like to play in the Christmas season. I think this might be all of them. I think I might have covered everything. There's a few that I haven't played yet that I think I'm going to love. Banjo-Kazooie, I've never played. I thought I did, but it turns out I played Donkey Kong 64, which is a pretty bad game. So I'm really actually wanting to play Banjo-Kazooie this Christmas season because it looks like it has a really good Christmas area. So I think I'm going to bite the bullet and spend $50 on the stupid online so I can play it on the Switch. Although maybe I should probably just play it with like the Xbox on a PC. Like just play it on Game Pass. I wonder if that would be cheaper, because that's also HD and widescreen, so I don't know. But I do want to play Banjo-Kazooie because I think there's some good Christmas stuff in there. And then there's a few others that I'm sort of wanting to try that I haven't tried yet. 1080 snowboarding on the N64. I've never played that. That could be a pretty good one as well. So thank you so much for hanging out with me and talking about some really good Christmas video games. I've had some fun reminiscing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll actually take this advice and try out some of these games if you haven't. I fully stand by all of these. If you're looking to get in the Christmas spirit, play these games. I really think they will assist with that, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. So thank you for watching. It's good to be back. I think this is going to be the first video back at the Bit Block. So hi, I'm back, bitches. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys real soon. I love you. No, I really do love you. It's not like an empty promise. I really love you.